Happy Friday! Time to do a workout. Today, usually on Fridays, we do mostly upper body, but this week we've had some things happen. We're adapting, we're growing, we're changing, we're evolving. So we're going to be doing quite a mix of everything today instead. So I hope you have a variety of weights available. Today, we'll use mostly heavier weights if that's an option for you, but it's always nice to have options available too where you need to gauge down. So to begin today, we have 4 movements. We'll do everything 3 times through, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of transition. I used to say 10 seconds of rest, but we all know it's not really a rest. It's just mentally preparing for the next thing. So our first movements this morning for our warm-up are going to be squat to crunch. So we will start by, I like to keep my hands in a prayer position for this one. It helps me to control where my knees go. We're going to squat, and as we come up, driving our knee across. So squat to crunch, feeling the crunch in our core as we drive that knee up. Nice and solid, get that rocking right away. Then we'll be switching to a lunge to twist. So we are going to lunge forward. With our arms forward, we're going to twist over our front leg and then come back up. So we don't want to put our knee on the ground for this lunge. If we have our knee up, we're a little more unstable. We have to focus on twisting through our thoracic spine, through the torso. The lunge forward, we're switching legs each time. If you'd like to make that harder, you can hold a weight. Our third movement today will be Cossack. So with our feet nice and wide, you can point your toes out a little bit. We are sitting down into our heel. All of the weight is in our heel. Both of your heels will always be on the floor. Start off a little higher and get lower over time. We get 3 attempts. The final move today is a push-up. So from your knees or from your toes, open your chest, pull your shoulders back, go for glory. As many as you can do in 30 seconds. My challenge for you today when you're doing push-ups is don't shrug your shoulders. Don't let them come up towards your ears or pinch your shoulders together like this. Pull your shoulders back, open your chest. We're moving through this range of motion with a nice open chest. Let's do it. You ready? Hats out of the way. Let's do it. Okay, I'm grabbing my timer. We're bringing the energy. You're going to do this with me. If you've got music, let's crank those tunes. It's time to go. We start in 5, 4, 3. We squat to crunch. And 1. Let's go. So squatting down nice and low. Drive that knee up and across. Warming up our core. In your squat, drive those knees apart and pull them back up high. Lots of range of motion here right away. We're not mucking around. We're getting straight into it, ladies. Let's go. Yeah. Speed it up if you're not feeling like that's challenging enough. You got 3 seconds left. 2, 1, rest. The next is our lunge to twist. Make sure you take nice big steps. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hands are out in front. Nice big step forward. Stay tall through your spine. Twisting over your front leg. Oh, if you've got any tightness in your back, this should be a really nice way to start warming it up. Again, shoulders should be pulled back. We're not slouching. We're not rolling. We're certainly not relaxed. Everything is coming to the table to get things started. 2, 1, rest. So Cossacks next. Let's spread our feet nice and wide. I'm going to go sideways. Here we do. 3, 2, 1. So drive your knees forward and push your hips back. All the way up at the top. Some people like to go side to side like this. But for our warm-up today, I'd really like us to come through that full range of motion so we can practice engaging the glutes, opening the hips, controlling our core through that full range. Good job. Okay, to hinge forward at the hips here, make sure your back stays straight. 3 seconds left, and we're on the floor. Okay, push-ups next. Come on down. On your knees or on your toes, you decide. It's your warm-up. 2, 1, let's go. Opening the chest, Shoulders are back. Going as low as you can. Good job. Woo. Push your whole hand into the ground. Don't just use the heel of your palm, not just your fingers. Nice spread out fingers. Push the whole thing. Open the chest. Keep your core on and working. 3, 2, and 1. Good, back on your feet. It's squat to crunch time. You love it, I love it. We're getting warm. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. So squatting down, drive the knees. Squat, drive. Good. I like to think about this being like a self-defense thing, practicing bobbing down and kneeing our opponents. Get away from me. Let's have some fun with it, hey? Doesn't all have to be serious. We can enjoy ourselves. 3, 2, 1, rest. We're doing our lunge to twist next. I'm going to use a weight this time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So, lunging forward, twisting over the top of my front leg. I'm keeping myself super upright here. I do not want to lean forward. Absolutely do not want to lean backwards, that's for sure. Head stays over my hips. Good, 10 more seconds. Doing great. Woo. Super warm. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Our Cossacks are next. Again, let's come down. Wide feet. Sit into your heels. 2, 1, and work. Now, don't be afraid to take your time here. I want you to get the full effects. Drive the bending knee out. Drive it forward over your toes. Hips push backwards at the same time. Big hinging motion. Woo. There we go. The other toe can come up, but those heels must always be down. 3, 2, 1. Good. On the floor. Push up time. Look, we're already at the top of round 2. Only one more after this. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good job. Now, in a push-up, we still got to keep our body in a nice alignment. Keep that core switched on. We don't want to be down here trying to worm our way around. Core is on. Good. Getting low. Big push out of the bottom. As low as you can go, coming back up again, even if it's just here today, or at least for this round. 3, 2, 1. Oh, saved by the bell. There we go. One more round. Squat to crunch. Time to knee. Drive those knees high. 2, 1. Let's work. So, squat, knee. Squat. Good. Feeling it right through. You're a 6-pack there, girls. Probably an 8-pack now from all these squat to crunches. Can we make it 12 by the end of today? Good. Keep your shoulders back for me. Chin up. Try not to look at the floor. We're not looking at the sky either. And rest. Lunge and twist. It's coming up for you in 5 seconds. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's do it. Twist through. Good. Again, trying to make sure we keep our head over our hips. We do not want to be leaning forward. We don't want to be off to the side. Woo. That's challenging, especially for the back. It's not exactly what we're trying to warm up here. Push hard out of that front leg to stand up and rest. We'll do our Cossacks one last time, starting in 5 seconds. Are you ready? 2, 1. Let's go. Getting low. There's no right or wrong place to put your hands for this, just wherever it feels comfortable. If you're trying to train yourself to keep your shoulders back, you can try putting your hands behind your back. It's going to pull your shoulders a little bit more into alignment. Good job. but do what feels right for you. Big drive out of that bent leg to stand up. 2, 1, rest. We're at that last round of push-ups. Let's go to the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it. Good job. Nicely done. I can't see anybody when you're all on the ground except one. So I'm going to pick on you, Linda. You go for it, girl. You're looking good. Woo! 5 seconds left. Keep pushing through. Warm up those arms. 2, 1, and rest. Yay! Warm up is complete. I'm going to try and pull a bunch of weird body shapes today to see if I can get the YouTube marker to do something funny. It just gives you 3 options, and at some point it picks one. So let's see, what should I do today? Something like this. Wonder how long you have to, anyway, sorry, I spend too much time on the internet clearly. So let's not dawdle. Let's move into our workout today. As I mentioned, combination of upper body and lower body. A lot of these movements are both. So make sure you've got those different weight options available so you can pick something that's right for you in every single movement. We are starting, sorry, before we get there, we'll do 4 rounds. It will always be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. If your weights feel really light, I want to encourage you to up the speed. Go really fast. Get tons of reps in today. As long as the form's good, go even faster. If you have really heavy weights and it feels a little too heavy for what you're doing, try and slow it down. Hit the movement and then very slowly return to form. So there's never any reason why we can't get a good workout in despite what kind of weight or equipment options we have available. Enough chit chat, Brianna. Let's talk about the movements. The first one we're doing today is an Rdl To Row complex. So we are going to start with our weight on the outside of our thighs. Our back is straight. We're going to push our hips back, coming down as low as we can here, like a normal Rdl. Before we come back up, we're going to pull a row. So pulling those weights up beside us, squeezing our shoulder blades together before we come back down, and then we'll stand up. So taking our time, like so, kind of aiming for about this tempo. Make sure that back is straight and you're getting as low as you can in the Rdl. This is where we want to see bent over rows typically, so practice getting down there. So for our next movement today, we'll be doing dumbbell squat, lunge, lunge. If you're holding a weight, hold it up here at your chest. I'm not going to do that for the demo, just to see where I'm at. So we're going to come down into a squat, and then we are going to stay in the squat depth, and we're going to lunge each leg and come up. So from the front, squat, lunge that leg back, lunge, return, and then stand up. That one's a real time under tension. The slower you go, the harder it is. If you are finding this one impossible today, what I will ask you to do is do the squat and then reverse lunge on each leg. But I really want you to challenge yourself to get down, stay down, feel your weight shifting from side to side. And we're coming back up. Cool. Our next one is a Sumo Deadlift. So nice wide legs like we just did for our Cossacks. Our toes are pointed out just a little bit. And we're going to hold our weights down in front. We are bending our legs, but we're pushing our knees outwards till the weights touch the floor and then driving back up. So one weight or two. This is a really powerful position. So I expect you to use your heaviest weight options that you have available there today. We are using our glutes, driving our heels. Next one we're doing is a squat to press. More squats, you say? Yes, you are correct. So we are going to start with our weights up at our shoulders. We are going to do a normal squat with those weights in front. Extend, then we will press and bring it back, just like so. So it's not a dumbbell thruster, which uses the momentum from coming up from the squat to push up. We want to separate the two movements. So do one, then the other. Isolation, exhaustion, the best. What a combo. The next move we're doing is Arnold Press. You can do this from standing, kneeling, or sitting, whatever feels right for you. I'm going to do it from kneeling today so that you can still see me. So with our core switched on, our body in alignment, and our shoulders pulled back, we start with our hands facing towards us. As we push up, we're externally rotating our hands until they face forward at the top. And then as we come back down, just chuck that in reverse, just like so. So we'll be quick up and then nice and slow on the way down. Again, if your weights are light, you can do this nice and fast. If your weights are heavy, still push it up quickly and then try and control how long it takes to come down. I want you to really focus on pulling those shoulder blades back, feeling the range and movement in your shoulder blades as you do this move today. So many sounds. Last thing we're doing today is a dumbbell hold with bicycle legs. So we are going to be kind of like a dead bug, except we're doing bicycle legs. So taking a heavy weight, holding it up above us, like so. We're going to press our lower back into the ground, and then we are going to switch back and forth, bringing one knee up and pointing the other toe, and switching backwards and forwards. 45 seconds of this ought to get us done. Take us all the way. And that would be a full body blitz for you. Woo. Okay, I'm gonna have one sip of water real quick, and then we'll get into it. Again, make sure you've got your fan on, plenty of hydration today. Banging some tunes would really probably help as well. That's Australian for turn the music up. And we'll get underway. Who's ready to rock and roll? Woo! Okay, let's do the thing. In 24 minutes, we'll be that much stronger. It'll be just insane. No one will even believe it. Here we go. Grab those weights. We start with Romanian deadlift to row in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Straight back. Push your hips backwards. Hit the row. Slowly return the hands down. Stand up. Good. Take your time if your weights are heavy. Speed it up if this feels too easy. Keep your tailbone tucked between your legs. Use your core. Thrust your hips forward. My weight is almost exclusively in my heels. My toes barely do a thing in this movement. Woo. They get to relax for once. Yeah. Nice and rigid through the spine and the core. Isolating those movements. Glutes are on. Hamstrings are here. Arms and shoulders are working. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next is our squat lunge lunge. Here we go in 10 seconds. Remember, try and stay down in the squat if you can. Weight is high. Starting in 3, 2, 1. So here we go. Let's go down, lunge backwards, switch legs, stand up. Good. Squat, lunge, lunge, stand up. Great. You can start with different legs each time, switch backwards and forwards, but really want to make sure we maintain that squat position in whatever leg is planted, so my knee is over my toe. Good. Take care of your back today. Use your core, squeeze all the way through that core, right down. Feel it. Down low. And rest. 15 seconds. We're into our Sumo Deadlifts. Good job, ladies. So, feet nice and wide. Remember, we're driving our knees out. Don't let them track forward. 3, 2, 1. So, knees push apart. Thrust the hips forward to come up. Squeeze those glutes. Feeling it more on the inside of the back of our legs. Good job. Again, if it's light, speed it up. If it's heavy, really slow on the negative. More control, sink those hips back. Push the knees wide. Good. Boom. Good job. Love it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Our squat to press is next. So 1 weight or 2. Weights start up on your shoulders. Just do the squat and just do the press. Do not combine them. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So squatting down, extend, press, return. Squat, extend, press, return. Beautiful. Feel the power, feel control. Woo! If you need to, speed it up if your weight's light. I need to go heavier next time. For sure, I'm gonna go faster now. If yours are heavy, remember, nice and slow on that negative. Quick up, up, slow on the negative. You can do it. Normal squat technique here. 2, 1, rest. We've got our Arnold Press coming up. Remember, from standing, sitting, or kneeling, the core has to be rocking, ready to go, always engaged, no matter where you are. 2, 1. So my hands face towards me. They rotate to face forward at the top, keeping our shoulders back, chest open as we come down. Good job. Lovely. Named after the man himself, Mr. Schwarzenegger. I still have no idea if I'm saying that correctly. That's the best I've got. I think you'd probably prefer that I focus on my form than my pronunciation. Good. Big drive. Finish with those weights above your shoulders. Rotate equally at a nice even pace on the way down. Woo! So don't come down and then switch. Try to keep it thorough the way through. And rest. Last one is our dumbbell hold with bicycle legs. So grab your heavy weight. We're on our back. We start in just a little over 5 seconds. So press your lower back into the ground. Arms up straight. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So switching backwards and forwards. I like to keep my head up off the floor here. My shoulders are raised. It helps me keep my core engaged. I am pointing the toe that's out here. Actually, I'm pointing both. Look at me. I don't know, like flexing your feet isn't gonna make it any easier. And a relaxed foot is really just a waste of time. If we're gonna do it, let's do it well. Arms are straight, lower back on the floor. We switch back and forth. I can't see my clock, but I'll know when it finishes because it beeps at me. We just keep going till it's done. Do your best, girls. And rest. Okay, cool. I'm gonna give us a quick break here before we get back up into our feet. 30 seconds so you can have some water. If you need to grab any different weight options, or change whatever song you're listening to, pick a better playlist, do that now. Good. Well. So we're gonna get started here in just a little over 10 seconds. We're starting with that row Rdl Complex. Grab your weights, pull your shoulders back, engage your core. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So push your hips backwards, keep the back straight, hit the row, slowly return and stand up. If you can get your body all the way to parallel with the floor, good for you. We're not really bending our legs very much, so if your hamstrings say no to that, that's all right. Just as low as your range lets you go. Woo! Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the row like we're trying to squeeze a whole $100 bill. Not just at the top, not just at the bottom. Pull those shoulder blades together. Good. Squeeze it over your spine. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Rest. Squat to lunge, lunge. Coming up for you. I'm going to use one heavy weight today for this one. That seems to be hard. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we come down into our squat. Then we shift one leg back, return. I want you to be really sure of your foot placement today. Good. Feel your weight shift from side to side. Good. Try not to tip over. Focus on a spot in front of you on the floor to help you keep that balance. Feet need to be a little wide. Still a normal squat stance, so we don't want to end up with our feet side by side. Taking our time. Take care of your back. Keep the tail tucked between the legs throughout. 3, 2, 1. We work to the end. Rest. Good. Sumo deadlift. Woo! Nice wide feet. Heavy, heavy weights. How many you've got today? Let's do the thing. 3, 2, and 1. You got it. And trust. Big drive through the heels. You really want to push your knees out so they're ending up over your ankles. There's lots of angle in those legs at the top, so we're coming into a nice square pose at the bottom. Woo. 3, 2, 1 is my timing today. If you want to stick with me. 2, 1, and thrust. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shoulders back. Don't forget to check in with all those different systems in your body. Posture is so important. Form is everything. 2, 1, rest. Okay. Squat to press. I'm going to use one heavier weight this time for more challenge. Squeezing it between my hands. Go in. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So squatting down, pressing up. Good. Woo. Squat and press needs to be isolated. Good. If it's still too light, remember, speed it up. But every movement needs to be isolated by itself. No momentum anymore. Not for this move. Whew. Good. Keep on rocking. Shoulders back. Posture's on. Good job. 2, 1, rest. Okay, our Arnold's are next. Remember, sitting, standing, or kneeling, whatever feels good for you. Squeeze your glutes, brace your core, hands at your shoulders. We start in 2, 1, let's go. Good, I'm gonna go sideways so we can talk about posture a little bit. Good. So, what I want you to avoid, no matter what posture, whatever stance you're using today, we do not want to find ourselves out here like this. Think about tucking your rib cage back in, crunching your core to maintain it there. Our shoulders want to be pulled back, but not so far back that our arms are back here. That's going to hurt. Good. Hands finish directly above the shoulders. Good. Open chest as you come down. 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're on the floor for our dumbbell hold with the bicycle legs. I hope you're finding these challenging today. Let's sweat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So lower back on the floor. Really think about pushing your abs through your spine into the ground. This is just another way to brace our core. Whew. Practice keeping our hips rotated. From here, we're isolating the leg movement. That's good work for our core. Your hip flexors should feel this too. Woo. Drive the knees up. Drive the foot away. Switching sides. Shoulders are having a big day today too. I hope they're feeling tired holding these. No straight arms. Try not to bend your legs. Keep it up. Try not to bend your arms. Oh, bend those legs. And then rest. Good. Okay, Another quick break for some hydration, some mental health time. You guys are doing great. Whoa. Another hot day here in Nelson already, even though it's only like 9:30, 9:40. We're definitely sweating, so we got to keep that hydration up. Okay, girls, you know what to do. I'm going to restart my clock. We start in 10 seconds. Rdl To Row. We want heavy weights, straight backs, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. Here we go, and begin. So, hinging at the hips, squeezing the shoulders, returning back to the top. Here we go. Yeah. Good. Slow and steady wins the race. Keep that form. Form over everything. I don't care if you can lift tons with bad form. May as well not even bothered in my eyes. Let's do it well. Woo! No point being strong if we can't move well. We're here for our health. Let's do it right. This is for you. Do it right. Woo! 5 seconds left till the end. 2, 1, rest. Okay, squat, lunge, lunge. Arguably the toughest one on the bill today, if you ask me. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get those shoulders back. Let's go. Big, low squat, long lunge. The longer you take, the harder it is. Time under tension. Woo! Oh, that stability control. Are you feeling it? Let's take a second to check our knees. Don't want them coming towards each other. They still need to be pushing away. Woo, so we get that good posterior chain engagement. Woo! Good job. You can do it. Only a couple seconds left. You know, I'll tell you when you can relax. And rest. Good. So, Sumo Deadlifts will be next. Woo! Feel those lungs. Time to rock and roll. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Good. I gotta pull my shoulders back. Woo! What a day. Nice and controlled on the way down. Push the knees away from each other. Whew. A lot of the moves and things we do in the gym, a lot less ladylike than we might be outside of the gym. But let's not let societal norms dictate how well we do these. Push those knees apart. Squeeze your butt. Push hard. Stick your butt out. Yeah, you got it. Only 5 more seconds. Back strong. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Our Arnold's are next. Let's hit the deck. No, squat to press. I knew I forgot something. Back on your feet. Extra work for us. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So, squat, stop, press, stop. Squat, isolation. Nice. You got it. Looking good, girls. I like what I see. Again, if you need to, speed it up so you get more reps in, but still, lock, stop, pop it, drop it, have fun with it, do it right. Less than 10 seconds here. Woo. Good. 1 and rest. All right, now we're doing Arnold's. Grabbing your weights. Let's get excited. Get to the chopper. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So hands face you at the bottom, face forward at the top. Open. Woo. Good. Big punching drive to push it up. Slow and controlled, pulling the shoulder blades back and down as you come back. Good. Woo. You can do it. Yeah. Now, should be feeling pretty tired by this point in the game. Let's not let anything go. Squeeze your glutes. Keep your core engaged. Pull your shoulders back and work through that movement. And then rest. Okay, we're back on the floor. Dumbbell hold, bicycle legs. Fire up the core. Holy moly. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Oh, I got some obstacles. We can do this. So push that lower back down. If I came up to you right now and tried to put my hand behind your back, there shouldn't be any room for that. We want a really nice, tight seal between you, your lower back, your whole back really, and the ground. In the meantime, push those legs. If you want to speed it up, you can do that. We got 15 seconds left. Woo! Feel the burn. Find those toes. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yeah, that's a sweaty time. You know we're going to take a little break before we come back to the top. We'll do it one more time through. Sweat, 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 sweat. We sweat hard. We sweat good. And we need to get started. So, as much as I'd love to just relax all day, we're going to start our last round in 10 seconds, grabbing your weights. Here we go. Start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So hinge, push your hips backward. Big row, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Back we go. Great for your lats, which are kind of down on your side and back behind your shoulders. So squeeze them, pull them up. Let them relax as you come back down. Whew. Nice. Feel that weight in your heels. Push those hips backwards. See how far back you can go. Take as much bend out of your legs as you can. Yeah. Drive the hips forward like a big thrust. You'll bend and snap. Woo! 2, 1. Rest. Squat, lunge, lunge. That's what we got for you now. So let's see it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and of course 1. Let's do it. So squat low, lunge it back. Good. Coming up. Push the ground away as you stand up. Good. Power to come through. You might be tired, but that doesn't mean we can't generate some good force here. Like you're striking the ground. Power, boom. All the way through. Feel stable. Try not to let your body swing side to side. Whew. I have like a droplet of sweat in my eyelashes right now. It's so hot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, I promise I'm not crying. There'll be tears of joy anyway. We're doing our Sumo Deadlift next. I do love them, but I'm not crying about it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pushing the knees. Knees do not want to travel forward or backwards. They are stationary as far as that forward backward motion goes. They're going out, but not forward. Your hips go back to make space for your bend that you're doing there. 3, 2, 1, big thrust. Good. Woo. 3, 2, 1, hit it hard. 3, 2, 1, good. Keep going. Sorry, this is not the countdown to the end. We've still got 5 more seconds. Get another rip in there. 2, 1, rest. Okay, it's time for squat to press. The last time we're squatting in this sequence. So grab those weights. Feel alive. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders back. For a squat, we want the weight evenly distributed through our whole foot. Push your floor away from you before you push up. Woo! Nicely done. Make it through the whole range. I squat until my elbows touch my knees. It's a great way for me to make sure I went low enough. Woo. Maybe you've got something low you want to practice sitting back onto to control your depth. But you're only going to here. You're cheating yourself. You can do more than that, I promise you. Woo. 5 seconds remain. 2, 1, rest. Okay, we've got our last round of Arnold. In 2 minutes, this will all be over. So let's take it through. With purpose, with pleasure. 2, 1, let's go. So, big push, controlled return. Nicely done. Pull your shoulders back down for me. Woo! You look good. How's your back? Are your ribs flaring out at the bottom? Got to tuck them back in if they are. Woo. Nicely done. Yeah. Big punch. Twisting evenly throughout. Same pace as we go. Oh, mom's getting tired. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, keep going. That's just my negative counter. Now we rest. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, on the floor, dumbbell, bicycle, kick. We'll start that in 5 seconds. So lay on back, fly your weight. 2, 1, and we work. Remember, speed it up for extra challenge. You can slow it down if you need to. That doesn't make it easy. This is just hard. Really crunch through the core. Woo. Holding your crunch, isolating. The lower you point your feet, the harder this is going to be on your abs. Lower back may not leave the ground for this movement. Keep it there. Challenge yourself as much as possible with good form. You have 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Do, 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 do. We can say that we've done it now. Hooray! Is everybody else sweating hard? Woo. I hope so. All right, 1 sip of water and then I'll have a little chat with you about conditioning. I've almost drunk my whole bottle of water and we're not even into conditioning yet. Hot damn. Well, look, here it is, ladies. Let me give it to you straight. We've got 3 rounds of work to do. We're gonna get through it as quickly as possible. Your goal is to knock everything off quickly and with good form. We are doing, like the number of things that we're doing is 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. So if you focus on remembering what the sequence is, the number of reps should come pretty easily. We are doing skaters, swings, ground to overhead, front squats, push press, and devil's press. You know how I feel about those. So let me give you a little demo so we can get started. We start off with 30 skater hops. So this is 30 total, not 30 per leg. We are trying to take nice big strides. So backwards and forwards, bending into that leg. Some people like to touch the floor in front, like so. Some people like to touch their back foot down. All I really care is you have a big old hop, you get to the other side, you realign, you go back again. 30 times or 15 on each leg. Then you're gonna grab your heavier object and we are doing 25 swings. So motion is through your hips, limit how much you bend your legs, drive through your heels. Your arms really do nothing other than just hold on for dear life. That's it, not an arm movement, we're not doing this. So just swing it around. Then we're going to be doing ground to overhead. So hopefully with that same object, we are doing touching the floor, pushing it up overhead. So there is a little bit more momentum here, but still making sure at the top, we've got that nice big open posture, making sure that we're not back here. Absolutely don't want to push it out in front. That's going to be really hard for your shoulders and your back. Then we'll be switching to dumbbell front squats. So holding 1 or 2 weights up front. So now we're at 15. So keeping that weight up high, rocking through like so. 15 of those. Then we do 10 push press. Again, 1 weight or 2. We do a little bend in the legs, and we use momentum from our legs, push it up above our head and back down. So like so. Only a little bend, not a squat. The last one we're doing today is the devil's press. That is a weighted burpee. Now, if I do those in here, it's going to ruin the feed, so I will just be doing burpees today. But remember, I'm talking to you the entire time, so I'm not exactly taking a break. But what you want to do is with your weights, even if it's just 1 weight, we can modify. So weights hit the floor. We jump our feet out. We either worm, like so, or we do a push up. We're going to jump our feet wide. Now, this is what really makes the devil's press. If you only have 1 weight, you can now pick it up for the first time. You're going to swing it back between your legs, and then in 1 motion, push it up above your head, like so. Then it comes back down. If you're just using 1 weight, you can still do that here, but I'd really prefer if you have 2 that you do the 2. So just to make sure we've all got down what we're doing. 30 skater lunges or skater hops, 25 swings, 20 ground to overhead, 15 dumbbell front squats, 10 push press, and 5 devil's press. Whew. That ought to keep us warm. We got it? Oh yeah, and we're doing it 3 times through. So once you've completed it once, then again, we'll be done. I will be giving you some shout outs how the time is going. I'll run my stopwatch, and as it looks like you're finishing, I'll make sure I let you know what your time is too. We're gonna put a 15-minute cap on this one today. I don't think it's gonna take anybody that long, but now you know that there's a no-fail system built in. Hopefully you can go confidently into this next movement. So we will be starting with 30 skaters. Make sure you've got everything ready to go. Last thing actually, for anybody who can't hop because of knee or hip issues, then you are going to do Cossacks again. We've covered those, remember, coming down, but you must come for the full extension up. Don't just do this. That's not it. Do the whole move, nothing but the move. Here we go, we start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, 30 skater hops. Count for yourself. Good. Push your pace. Once you're done, 25 swings with your heavy object. Grab it and go. Just in line with your chest. Use your hips. Squeeze your glutes. We got 25 of these. Shoulders back, squeeze the bum. Try not to bend your legs too much. Once you're done those, 20 ground to overhead. Touch the floor, touch the sky. 1. Good. Once you finish the ground to overhead, it's push press. No, it's front squat. 7, 8, 9, 20. So 15 front squats are next. Weight up high. Get down low. All the way up. 2, 3. Once you've done all of those, 10 push press. Then 5 devil's press. Woo! This is a tough one. 3. 4. And that's a 3-minute mark. See, tons of time. As soon as you're done, progress on back to the top. Take the breaks where you need it. Drink lots of water. Remember, you're awesome. Keep it going. So 30 skated, 25 swings, 20 pounds overhead, 15 front squat, 10 push press, 5 devil's press. I can't talk and do that. It's too much for my brain. Okay. 3. Good. Keep rolling through. Coming up on 4 minutes here. Keep that form, pull your shoulders back. Down to overhead. Oh man, she's a sweaty one today. It's a lot of up and down. Good. Oh man, my shoulders are really feeling it today. Woo. We can do this. Let's continue. Get in your zone, go beast mode. Good. Oh, push this. Okay, we're at the 6-minute point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Good job, it's cooking, girls. We're at 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Hit back to the top as soon as you can. 30 skaters, 25 swings, 20 rounds of overhead, 15 front squat, 10 push press, 5 devil's press. Do your best. Good job. You are killing this. Woo. Kill the workout. It will not kill you. Oh, mama. 8 minutes and clap. We're picking it off, girls. Go for glory. You can do it. Skaters, swings, round to overhead, front squat, push press, devil's press. Woo. We can do this. We are made of steel. Woo. 3. Serious faces, let's go. All right, 19 minutes and 14 seconds here. Woo! You can do it. Killer. Eat again. Woo!
I'm done.
9 minutes, 58 seconds. Good job. We're just hitting 10 minutes. Good job. Keep it up. Finish strong. Breathe. 10 minutes, 30 seconds there. Good. My time is 10:32. How are you doing? Are you sweating? You're almost there, guys. So close. Go all the way. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Hit the deck. Pop it up. Big power move. Awesome. We're all under 11 minutes there. So good, girls. I'm gonna leave this run for another 30 seconds for those on the recording, but for everybody at home who is now finished and patting themselves on the back for a job well done. You know, I worked hard, I'm sweating the veins out. I'm feeling good, the endorphins are rushing, absolutely rushing. I hope you have a wonderful day today, ladies. Super good job. Awesome. If you're playing at home and still working along, do not stop until it's all over. I'm here as long as my girls are logged in. All right. When you finish, remember, lots of water. You want to have some protein within the next 30 to 90 minutes, if possible, to help build those big, beautiful muscles. Eat lots of beautiful vegetables. The more color, the better. Don't forget to go outside, enjoy the sun while summer's still here. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. As always, happy Friday. Lots of love. See you soon. Goodbye.